Hi everyone, this is Lo, and we have game number 6 between Blackheart and Petric Pawns best of 11. And here we have Red Rocks. It's very interesting map. Unless you play Seraphim versus Seraphim. Well, but I think it still might be interesting. And we actually see... what? We actually see Bomber first by Petric Pawns, and actually I remember playing this map against Petric Pawns. And he's quite good at it, at the mind games that related with this early bomber thing. Because I remember doing something like first bomber against first bomber. So this map has gigantic amount of, well, that's actually not that much, but there's some mass in the middle, some mass to reclaim in your island. You have sort of high ground where you can decide to drop couple engineers here, or you can build edge build an air factory. There are also two side islands, and units can't just walk up here, you have to drop, or you can actually just walk and make a factory. So first bomber, it's very micro intense here, not the greatest place if you actually want to reclaim anything with this engineer. Okay, so it's you can on this map you can send your early engineer here to get this rock, then couple of rocks here, then here, and then go on and make build reclaim middle rocks. They can really boost your build order. So all engineers are dancing here. This one surely will dodge. That's a bad attempt. I mean, it was too clear that Petric Pawns is going for that engineer. So no kills so far. Going for NGs, not for pigeons. No, and no mobile anti-air or static anti-air. So he can hover around for ages, and not going for pigeons was kind of a mistake here. So far, I would say because of this, Blackheart is ahead, and Bomber is turning, and what he will try to do, bomb at least NGs. One NG is bombed here, and he's trying to turn for more. So 3 NGs so far and damaged pigeons. Yeah, whatever. So interceptor, scout, interceptor, and more interceptors for Blackheart. I'm not sure if he actually, well, he probably suspecting that Petric Pawns might try an early drop here, but it's not what he's doing here. He's decided to go with ACU. Oh, so Blackheart's choosing to build bombers. I guess it's fairly good choice, because I mean, you could freely build a transport, but you don't really have so much of engineers to load in. And we can see Blackheart is going to grab this middle mass, and that can really affect game here. Petric Pawns has to make an anti-air in his base if he wants to continue interceptor production. And by the way, he's spamming power quite hard. Stalling right now. I don't know what he's preparing himself for getting all this mass. You can see there are so many NGs that spam power. However, there should be a bomber now. Yep, there should be a bomber, and Petric Pawns will not get any of this mass. He can leave off some small rocks here if he will queue. Yeah, he probably already did. Engineers here. Oh, a bomber missed that engineer, so it's taking about 300 or more reclaim here. With more bombers coming, and Blackheart is really looking for that transport, but it's never been built. So interceptors on one side, scout on another side. He is really looking for the transport. And now he's made transport himself. Here the NGs are gonna be loaded. Pretty sure. I wonder if you should like load 4, drop here, go back, load 4 and drop here on load 8 right away. Well, I would actually load 4, for example, and you can drop here, like on this max, drop on the reclaims and drop on the side, drop here and maybe go back and make Zeus here on top. I don't know, can do a lot of different stuff, but Interceptor seems to be locked on this transport, and the plan was to load many interceptors, and to be precise it's 7. Actually I can just hover over transport, not count them. So he will have to drop them on the water, and Petric Pawns finally making transport himself after Blackheart lost some interceptors here. Yeah, a lot of health were lost here, has to drop on the water, so very bad by Blackheart. 5, well, I can just hover over transport, keep forgetting. 5 NGs being dropped. Strange that he didn't drop on top. Well, I guess it wasn't planned ahead to make a transport, but Blackheart lost his intis over Petric Pawns base. Another transport being built. Middle mass is supposed to be reclaimed by Blackheart, but he seems to think that he has enough mass right now. That's a big mistake. He could throw a couple upgrades and reclaim here. Really need to send at least one factory and start reclaiming anything here. Very important. So here we see that. That's 5 NGs against 6 NGs, and oh my god. Blackheart can actually win this island here. And 2 bombers here waiting for somebody to drop on here, and it looks like Blackheart will be first one to drop here, and at least Blackheart can see enemy bomber with his bomber. I misclick here. You can see engineers are set to reclaim and then build a mass extractor. And by the way, this land place here is actually big enough to harass around. I mean, this army here, but you can send units around and kill those maxes and try to harass here. And for Seraphim you can actually retreat artillery to the water and kill this mass extractor or this one. Doesn't really matter. Yeah, left island should be taken by Blackheart here. And the first naval factory being constructed here. I think naval is actually pretty good on this map, especially given that actually I don't know. They can protect from artillery raids and they give very good radar coverage, but I think the main theme of this game should have been hover tanks, but we don't see that. Oh, and this drop gonna get destroyed. There were tanks that could possibly win island for Petric Pawns. And right now this Speedy is not in range of the factory, and Blackheart losing a ton of engineers here, but I think... Oh, he's bringing reinforcements. Some NGs, some tanks, so he's still fighting for that one. Blackheart and Petric don't fight in the middle, but Blackheart is not getting middle reclaim and is playing quite bad. Probably rusty here. How many tanks? Yeah, not enough, so not sure where he's gonna drop. That's a very good attempt. Oh, he's gonna drop here. Dropping on top is quite interesting choice, but this it actually doesn't matter. Blackheart wasn't making power for quite some time, and now he's trying to spam up some pigeons with like gazillion of engineers. How many actually is that? 14. Oh, transport is being killed. Nice ACU harassment by Blackheart. You can see he's killed all those mass extractors here. And he is going... it looks like he's going forward here and going to push Petric Bones from Middle Island. So, first T2 mass extractor by Petric Bones. No T2 mass extractors by Blackheart, but Blackheart doesn't really need them because he got map control, he got sides, and he may start making navy. And I'm not sure how Petric Bones can recover from situations that he is in right now. He is not winning air for sure. Blackheart just gets a ton of mass right now. He's not getting Middle Island, but overall he's just very far ahead on land number, ground numbers, economy. Well, this may change things because there are no factory constructed, so Petric Bones still fighting for islands, and he will win this island capturing mass extractors. And yeah, we see T2 air for Blackheart, and that's something that I don't see a counter. And Blackheart don't even have to play very well. After this he can just retreat with his ACU and let this big amount of spam and artillery running all the way around, damaging factories and stuff like that. And now there are no possibility to construct any bombers here, and artillery is moving in and can cause a lot of trouble for Petric Bones' main base. Yeah, now gunships are there. So that's GG right now. Unsuccessful early bomber. Not trying to hover bomb to get pigeons. I guess nobody is practicing enough in this hover bombing stuff, and gunships on the top right defending expansions. Actually, it seems like Petric Bones won air engagements, kind of, but Blackheart has far superior production here. Blocking factories with bombers. Strange ACU placement, but there are nothing that Petric pawns can do here. He's still trying to be annoying at least. But Blackheart has gunships and has all resources that he needs, and Petric Pawns gives up. Yep. Quite short game. The only T2 theme ever was made was this T2 HQ and one T2 extractor, so pretty boring. I guess there was some action in island fighting, and best word to describe that fight in the middle was, I think, would be cancer. I don't know. But well, that was nice spam from Blackheart. Can't say anything about that. Okay, so let's go to the next one.